Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Galactic Civilizations for Megastructures and our playthrough as the Phalanoid Advance. Things are a little bit sketchy for us, as the AI has shown to be extremely formidable in the old war front. And on that front, at the end of the last episode, I sort of had I sort of felt that the AI was a bit stronger than they normally did. And we checked their statistics here. If we have a look to see what the AI bonuses are, we can see that the AI difficulty has an armor rating bonus of plus 500%. Nothing to evasion, but another plus 500 to shield strength, and I think it's like 300% for its weapons. Now, I've gone back and checked from the previous patch what the AI bonuses were, and it turns out that I was correct. These numbers have been boosted. The weapons attack for the AI, I believe, was something like 100%. Armor rating was like 100%. I don't think they got a bonus to shield on Godlike. So they have been massively buffed. And that is absolutely terrifying. Now, I'm going to probably rant on that a bit as I start to lose wars. But I personally, I don't know how I feel about it. In fact, I know how I feel about it. I feel like it's not a good idea. But we're going to go ahead and continue playing, being very cautious and tiptoeing around the AI. Now, let's have a quick check. We have allies, and our allies are strong. This is good. We are at war with the Spud Corps, but they are losing this war. Strat Nation is becoming quite unhappy with us, and we would love to make sure we don't go to war with Strat here, because he would probably hand me my ass easily. I don't believe we're currently trading with Strat Nation. That's something we're going to want to have a look at. Yeah, we can definitely get up a trade route. That'll help. And yeah, we'll do whatever we can to stop that from happening. The Spuddies are getting destroyed by my allies, which is great news, I think. We'll see how that works out. But anyway, Strat Nation here is absolutely massive. If we have a look, I don't believe they're at war with anybody at the moment. And if they go to war with us, that won't be great. I would really love to get a couple more alliances going just so we feel a little bit safer. We could get with these guys, but I feel like that's also going to piss off Strat Nation, the contaminant, the cosmic contaminant. I feel like that will piss off Strat, and that's not a good idea. Never want to piss off Strat. I would love to talk to Strat Nation and see how he feels about these guys. But if I say declare war on Strat Nation, they really like Strat Nation. So maybe Strat Nation really likes them and it's not going to be a problem. Plus 10, skill and diplomacy, hell yeah. I think we will actually go ahead and try to get this alliance. Now, we will have to give them a token sum of a lot of money to make this happen. Maybe it's not even possible. Maybe they're not interested, but we are going to force the issue. Have a cultural treaty. Oh, they accept. Never mind. Cool. Do you feel like giving me some technology for this, perhaps? These guys have got some good tech. We will take an alliance and a cultural treaty for anomaly detection for +1 extra moves and orbital mining, because it's one I don't want to have to research myself. So I'll accept that. We now have another ally should anybody decide to make war with us, like Strat. The Onyx Hive have got no military to speak of, so really the only threats would be the Iconian Refuge, but they are liking us, so that is good. We should probably slip a diplomat into there as well. Do we have any good leaders to recruit? No. As a diplomat increases the value of goods for deals with their assigned civilization. You're not a great diplomat, but I will take you. We already have somebody with Strat. We'll throw somebody in with the Iconian Refuge. We could probably use one more for the Onyx Hive. But okay. Slight preparations have been made. We will also have to keep working away at military. We don't really have that much in the way of military. Now, we also don't have Gigamass. And we could really use more Gigamass. The problem is, it's all gone. It's all gone. There is no more Gigamass to be had. So it seems like our dreams of building up megastructures for this playthrough have been realized, at least to the point where we at least got a Dyson sphere. There she is. Giving us electricity that we're not using. Now, we did just get blowed up by the Spuddies. We got 2 mayflies that died. Where was that? Around Dratho. Oh yes, that's right. We were given a huge amount of territory by these other factions that got eradicated. So we'll probably take some losses over here while things get sorted out. And that's okay. That's okay. Acceptable losses while our allies do the dirty work. Now, Iridia, I think we'll be making mayflies for the foreseeable future. Looks like we've got a fleet inbound over here. Cruiser fleet. Oh, they also have a 200% bonus to their HP. I think that's more than usual. I could be wrong. I'm curious to see if the AI also got any other boost to like their manufacturing, for example. Don't see anything to influence growth, so that is the same. For manufacturing, it's a 500% boost to manufacturing. I think that also got buffed. Yep, 500% to research. Pretty sure that's buffed as well. And 500% to income. I think income was the only one that had like a 500% bonus, and they've brought everything else in line with that, which is nuts. It's actually nuts. Why? Who thought the Godlike AI needed more buffs? Who thought that was a good idea? And I'm thinking that I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. It's not like Godlike AI was a pushover to begin with. It feels personal. Feels personal to me. But okay, let's keep it going. Gallia's shipyard, I think, just still needs tons of supply ships for now. You're not in a place for making military. Feels very personal. Feels like they really don't want their players winning games against the hardest difficulty, is what it feels like to me. I just can't make sense of these changes unless they believe in some way like these new structures allow the player some significant advantages. Like, I did not see the AI making any mega structures at all. So perhaps this is a way to balance these new powers that the players can get from building Stellar Nexus and these other things. But there we go. Habitable rings for the ring worlds being unlocked. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to build them. We've annexed planet Dratha from the Spudcore Collective. The Altarians are giving us money. Love it. And that leads on to Nexus Mastery, but I don't believe we actually need to pursue Nexus Mastery. I kind of would like Megapolis plus 1 to our population cap in one turn. Let's go ahead and get that done. We will maybe pressure the scientists, but for now we need to keep a close eye on Strat. Still, I mean, he's got a little smiley face up there. Maybe he will give us an alliance. I would really love to somehow get him on board. 2 months until we can do a goodwill tour. That will slightly help. We got to hold out for 2 months. We've got all of this electricity and we're not really using it. So I think it's time we build some other stuff. Like, I think we are building a Warmonger suite somewhere, right? Well, I've got the possibility engine coming. It's going to take a really, really long time. But all right. We do have a shark tank coming. And no, I don't see a Warmonger suite anywhere. So let's go ahead and put that down somewhere. Doing what we can to build up a military. And sure. So what do we need for a Warmonger suite? Gigamass plus 2. Gigamass 2. One of you nerds needs to have Gigamass. None. Okay. Nobody has Gigamass. Never mind. Won't be building any of those. What if I destroy our Dyson sphere? Does that get us back any Gigamass? Because this doesn't really do anything for us, especially since we can't build the Nexus. They got our Stellar Architect. Send him over to this over here. Okay, ring rules take 80 Gigamass. Stellar Nexus 50. The Dyson sphere is 30. The color of the host star can determine the power and effects of the attached megastructures. The Dyson sphere, white is maximum output, purple limited, everything else limited, basically. Okay. Augmented effect. White cannot support Nexus. Purple is for economic and diplomatic Nexus. Red military. Blue manufacturing and research. Yellow growth and population. Ring world bonuses. White influence. Purple wealth. Red military. Blue research. Yellow food. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, maybe if you were able to build something like a mega structure, the bonuses are powerful enough to make sense of these changes to the Godlike AI. But if you aren't able to build said mega structures, that kind of leaves you in an awkward position, doesn't it? Seeing as we don't have the Gigamass needed to build any of the other stuff that requires Gigamass and electricity, I'm kind of tempted to tear down the Dyson sphere. But it is so pretty. It is so pretty. In any case, I guess we'll just build something, anything, a trade network somewhere here. Why not? Upgrade our culture. Send you back. That's the turn. Megapolis. Almost there. Where are you guys going? All right. So I think our best bet is to go for an alliance victory. Yadel is under attack. There's Megapolis. We could probably work on shield augmentation. I wouldn't mind some better armor as well. Armor density improvements. Let's crack away at that. A well-informed galaxy is a peaceful galaxy. If you want to know things about others, seek us out. Okay. Now, Yadel is a potato fleet. How long do we have on that? 1 month. Yadel is toast. Maybe the Altarians are going to help us out here. Let's move that cruiser away from... Oh, yeah, he's stuck in there. Still haven't fixed that bug, guys. We do have one of Strat's. Could we put together a fleet that can fight that? What about our 2 dreadnoughts? No casualties. Total loss for us. Yeah. And I know that the dreadnoughts, like, they aren't that good. We're also under siege at Dratha. That's a bigger concern. 3 months on that one. Would love to finish this possibility engine. It just has to happen. I wouldn't mind getting a diplomat over to the Iconians as well. Let's see what we can do. Has an alarming number of criminal connections. Gesture, sir. Okay, we'll take you. You're not an amazing diplomat, but you are a diplomat. Get in with the Onyx Hive. We already had one with the Iconians, which is good. But we'll take it with the Onyx Hive as well. And yeah, we're pretty much set. If we go for an alliance victory, we'll try to make that happen. And our next playthrough, now that we know, armed with the knowledge that we have, that we've gained from this playthrough about Gigamass, hopefully in the next one, we'll be able to build up these structures and see if they give you some decisive advantage against the AI that justifies the buffs that we're seeing, perhaps? Perhaps. The ancient Iconian refuge have approached the governor of Gallius I with a profound offer. They wish to share their ancient history that reveals the tales of the Arnor, the Dreadlords, and the momentous precursor wars. Such knowledge can be both a blessing and a curse, reshaping the beliefs and culture of the local population. Accept the revelation. For 250 research, I think it's a no. I hate the -3 to diplomacy though, but -23% approval for a full year and only 250 research when we're making 568. I think we have to decline the offer. I'm sorry. I refuse. I think all of our supply ships we're actually going to send over here to finish the possibility engine or whatever it's called. Just keep building up our forces. We do have another cultural progression, but we're basically finished here. I think we'll save up and maybe start going down another line like pacifism. That'll help boost our diplomacy and keep us safe. They would like Aurora's Orbitorium and Interstellar Resupply Doctrine. These are our allies, so I'm a little bit happier to do more generous trading. They're going to give me Neutronium Augmentation, Biological Targeting, and Orbital Research Labs, as well as some other junk. I'm going to go ahead and say yes to that. And goodbye. Dratha Shipyard, which is under siege. And I see, just make some mayflies for us if you can before we lose this planet, which is likely to happen any second now. We did want to do the Goodwill Tour. Our relations were soured with the Iconians. Okay, so let's run the Goodwill Tour. Extra diplomacy. Keep that number high. Strat's very much on the decline now. And the Iconians and the Onyx. Maybe that we can get open borders or something. We could just sign a non-aggression pact with Strat Nation. That'll buy us time in case he's thinking of going to war with us. We'd have to give him something for it. Commander Stratman doesn't really want... he wants way too much credits though. Alright, well, we'll reject that for now. We could possibly offer him some technologies or something, but we'll wait on it. Supply ships. We do want to trade with him at least. So let's get out a couple trade ships. Let's get out 2 trade ships. We'll trade with Strat Nation. That'll improve our diplomacy a little bit. Should have done that a while ago. That's my bad. That's my bad. Let's just feed everything into this planet. Finish this thing off. 65 turns. Yeah, I mean, we are dedicating everything to research here. We don't even have that many research districts. Upgrading our things is not like that big a deal. But okay. Send it forward. I would like my allies to wrap up their wars so that we are free. Their ships are free to defend us from other threats. There goes Dratha 4. Rangel 2 is under siege from the Arachnid Collective. I do need to change their symbol. But I think pretty soon we're going to do a wipe ourselves, get rid of all the existing custom civilizations that we've made and just reboot. There's armor density improvements. That's nice. Warp theory. More moves is good. I would like more armor, organic armor. As members of the Altarian Republic, we implore you to assist us in our conflict against the treacherous Onyx Hive. In gratitude, a generous 1,625 4. Sorry, we just can't take on that burden right now. It's probably a good idea, in fact, because the Onyx Hive, I don't believe, are very strong, whereas the Altarians are. Yeah, Strat is pissed. He pissed. That's all right. We'll trade with him, and that maybe will help us out. We would love to maybe upgrade this all the way. Would need more Durantium. But for now, we just chill here. Approval is looking pretty good. Genetic manipulation. +2 to intelligence. I think we will. Let's go ahead and genetically manipulate ourselves. +2 to intelligence and growth, which is nice. Plus an extra 2 intelligence to all leaders and citizens. This will help us out a little bit. All right, Strat. Just kind of hanging out in my business. Sending over more battleships. More Revengers. I don't like it. I do not like it. That war is definitely a thing that is coming our way. And we're kind of doing everything we can. Where is our trade ships? Please, we need to pacify this man. Let's get more supply ships. It's just supply ships. Iridia, you're doing mayflies for us. Let's make those happen. Here's Savo, mayflies. Defend yourselves as best you can. I don't believe it's going to make too much of a difference. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a cruiser, the mayflies, some frigates. We do have an incursion coming. Let's see what our fleet can do against them. Nothing. It's so silly, man. It's so silly. 500%. Like, I can't make a dent. My fleet of 46 ships, logistics, against their fleet of 36. Their bonuses are just too much. But alright, we'll try to hurt them at least. We'll fly up alongside them, hit them with the beams for 44 damage. Then we run. They're going to stomp us out. Too many ships in orbit around this station. What are you talking about? This has 46. This can hold 60. Let my ships into the station. Alright, maybe that's a bug. Don't know. Okay, organic armor, another 10% plus canvium laminate, which is actually really good for 1 thulium, mass of 3, 44.4 armor rating. Very nice. We're going to need intermittent suspension. Let's get that out. 6 turns. We will sink some more science into that, if possible, and it is. Nocturnal cycle continues as the season of dreaming begins. Research and influence are boosted. Okay. Wow, we were in the season of manufacturing, and our manufacturing sucks. This thing is taking forever. 77 turns, even while dumping just masses of supply ships in here. 2,400, and supply ships gives you something like 200. So yeah, it's gonna take a long time. It delivers 100 stored goods to a target world. I think they nerfed supply ships as well. I think this used to give you more. Okay. My allies would like stellar immigration. They're giving me beam weapon enhancements, neutronium weapons, and credits. We accept all of the weaponry. Thank you. Would love to see further improvements to my relationship here. We'll hand you a cultural treaty. Kinetic weapon enhancements with a little persuasion. Thank you. I need you guys to like me. I need you guys to all be my friends. How's the war going against the Spuddies here, guys? It looks like they're taking more worlds. Okay, so it looks like the war is progressing. They're still in the game. It's not like it's all over for them, but it's really down to how many ships they have. They're starting to lose. How are my allies doing? 100, 100, 100, 100. Okay, our allies are winning this war, which is great news. We just need to stall for time with Strat until our allies are free from this war, and hopefully they choose to not go to war with anybody else. I do wish that there was a way to make sure that they were allies with each other. Like, we don't want to see the Greys going to war with the Spiders, for example. But that shouldn't happen. They all have a common enemy, which means that they should be gaining at least some bonuses. Let's try to talk to somebody who I can trade with. How do you actually feel about... Can't do the thing that I want to do. I'm not able to ask him to go to war with people, but I can with you guys. They really hate Iconia. They really hate the Spuddies. They really like Strat. And seeing as we just need to buy time, I think we'll take a non-aggression pact and we'll do what it takes to get that for us, even if it means giving him a tech like cultural assimilation. He's happy with that. We did say we needed more Durantium. He has none. None Durantium. I think we could use some antimatter. We'll take some antimatter off of him. Module-wise, we still have quite a bit. Thulium we're going to need, even though we have Thulium production. Just get on top of it because it's going to take a lot of armor. My guy has Gigamass. Bro, give me that Gigamass. We'll take that. We'll take that. This, my guy. This is all acceptable for him. Some cash. Top me off. This is pretty good. A non-aggression pact buys us time to maybe turn things around on the diplomatic stage, or at least for my allies to wrap up this and then, I don't know, sort themselves out. We let our culture expand. Maybe we get something off of him. Maybe the Altarians are starting to flip. If anybody goes to war with Strat Nation, it'll probably be the Altarians. Their influence growth is good enough that maybe we just stall for time. Our allies might have this yet. I think we can stop defending the Dyson Sphere. Let's move these ships out. All right, Ruined Ringworld. We can maybe do a fusion power plant here to help out with the manufacturing. This was supposed to be a much better manufacturing world for us. Oh, no. We went science here. Okay, never mind. Now, we could make our own warmongers sweet now that we have that extra bit of gigamass. We won't do it here. I think all we're doing here is just like research districts. That's like our shtick on this planet. Let's do it. High pollution on Twilight has led to mutations to both our livestock and wild animals. Yep, sure. Reduce the pollution by 20%. We have the credits. We don't really care about the manufacturing all that much. Supply ships, keep going over here. Just keep going. I'm super sure that they nerfed those. I'll have to check my previous playthroughs, but I'm like 80% sure. Kill that probe. A little bit of a war around Dratho. Let's just ignore that for now. We welcome you, Phalanoids. Ruined Ringworld Empire. Okay, I'm guessing that this is like a splinter species, a splinter faction. I want your gigamass. I will pay you lots of money for it. Offer. Offer is acceptable. Not acceptable. Persuade. Offer more. Okay. 1,400 credits for 1 gigamass. We'll take that. Keep building up. At least Savo has some kind of a military to speak of. We should be able to get pacifism up. Yes, indeed. That's a +1 and 3 constructor ships, which we could use for military bases and things. So let's go ahead and do that. Kindness. Yes, please. Done. An interesting place for a constructor to pop out. Now, I don't believe there's any more resources. Actually, there's some free Durantium over here. An economic relic still up for grabs. Like, that's a lot of extra bonuses over here. Manufacturing relic, 34%. Research colony, 34%. Really? That seems like a lot. That manufacturing relic is very valuable. We still need to decide what to do with these here constructors. I think resources, we're past the point of needing resources. We can buy and trade for all of those things. I think what we would like to do is possibly get like more military bases, just in case. Just in case. I think there is a military starbase there to be had. Let's just make it. We'll leave it unupgraded for now. You. Double antimatter up here. We'll see if we can grab it. You come and guard this gate as well. Another military starbase here would be good. Okay, 750 research. Very nice. The Altarians heading out somewhere. What's going on over in this neck of the woods? Another world is being sieged. There's just Rigel 1 left and their capital of Tuber Prime, which is defended by a bunch of fighters. It looks like the Spuddies have been overrun. And counterattack going down over here, though. Very nice. Meanwhile, our influence is connected. That's really good. Wait, all of these worlds will flip to us eventually? All of this? Yes. The world is becoming mine. How are we looking on the victory status, in fact? Cultural victory, we're 52% of the way there. Alliance victory, I mean, we're going to get one of these. Definitely not a conquest victory. I'll leave that one for my allies. We can get our bubble joint here. That'd be really nice, too. Build up our military starbase. The Onyx Hive have been destroyed. Well, that was abrupt. Okay, and intermittent suspension has been finished. So hopefully we'll have a logistics advantage at least. There is also Planet Gallius being taken away from Strat Nation. We'll take those. I guess we'll finish photonic warheads. It's there. Precursor archaeology, meh. We would also maybe think about getting out some ships that can survey and going after the Orb of Dragonol. That is something I haven't done yet. We do have a free diplomat here. Strat Nation starting to like us again. That's great. The Iconians starting to like us. Huge stuff. You guys are going to get wiped out in all likelihood. Let's actually assign this guy to a ship that can survey and let us also take a fleet and go after some of these defended anomalies. We'll get you... Are you kidding me? You can't survey? You've got to be joking, game. You've got to be. No casualties. Total loss. Take that. That's free to survey. Can't refit this guy. Well, I guess you're just going to be a influence stick. Go to sleep. Seriously, though? Why do these ships suck? Can you survey? You are a flagship. You are not a flagship. All right. So give me a new person. You. Welcome aboard. Get on this flagship. Let's see if we can find the Orb of Dragonol. We'll go ahead and begin that challenge. The Orb of Dragonol has been discovered, marking the start of a terrible new chapter in the galaxy's history. This twisted relic grants great power to its holder, power which increases over time. They will become the ultimate power in the universe if no one stops them first. So let's try to find that. Survey this anomaly. We'll try to get as much surveying done as possible. Let's just upgrade our culture. Ruined ring world. Send that over here. That goes over here. Here a supply ship. Wasn't somebody making a freighter? There they are. Whoopsies. Go trade with Strat Nation. Okay, so we're going to need to repair this fleet, so let's just set you down for the moment. We'll likely need another ship that can survey. I believe they did increase the rate of which you can find the Orb of Dragonol. Alright, so we don't have access to another flagship. This ship was destroyed, wasn't a flagship anyway. Not a flagship, the only other flagship that they get. So for now, I can use you. We'll just put you in Thrive. Increase our pop cap just to have something to do with it. And maybe starting the Orb of Dragonol was a bad idea. Maybe that was a bad idea. Hey. So this one is being mined probably by this starbase, but we could grab this one. You know what? I'll take it. First antimatter. Let's get mining drones, tech pods. Sure. There's photonic warhead systems being completed. Cultural domination. I don't think we want. If anything, I'm still not feeling safe. I still think we have to be ready for a war if it comes. Kind of tempted for like beam capacitation. Phasors, maybe? Delirium 2? Damn. Sovereign immunity lets us get our largest ships. Maybe we will need those. I think they suck, but whatever. This precursor artifact seems to have been a ship attachment of some sort, possibly part of a modularized setup. Its contents emit a previously unknown variety of hyperdrive field. Plus 10% moves to all ships. Okay. Build a shipyard back. Wasn't aware that you lost your shipyard. Oh yeah, we just took this over from Strat. Nice. There's a Tower of Endless Night. This doesn't look like anything I built. So yeah, I'm going to say this was one we took over. Automated. It's pretty much done. You, Mr. Flagship that can survey, are going to come and survey that once it's been cleared out. Oh, it's been cleared out. Never mind. Wait, no, it hasn't been cleared out. Wait a minute. Yes, you guys engage. The Mothman can survey. That's nice, actually. So that's something at least. But you've cleared out the defense. So cancel that. Go over here. You survey this. Cool, that's much better. This frigate, I'm going to trade again with Strat. Okay. Keep building up the military. And I think that's where we're going to end off this episode. We have actually managed to... Well, what have we managed to do? We've managed to make progress with our allies, at least. Strat's starting to really like us again. So are you guys. There's a potential. The Spuddies are pretty much done for. They still have a lot of ships out there, but they've got a splinter faction. And now that the Onyx Hive is out and there's just these two guys and they kind of like us, honestly, the potential for a alliance victory is very real. It's very, very real. We'll have to keep on top of things and make sure that when our other treaties expire, we're very quick to renew them. Otherwise, we may, in fact, lose the ability to get back our alliances. Like, these guys already don't like us very much. We're ripe for conquest. They covered our worlds. We do have a +10 because we're allies. We have common enemies. We have cultural treaties. But we still want open borders. We'll give them open gateways as well. I don't think anybody has any gateways. But this will just keep us all very happy and friendly. A little bit worried, but we should be able to trade before this alliance expires. Before we do that, let's actually see where our treaties lie. Is there somewhere I can see how much time we have left on our treaties? It's probably under databank. Treaties with the Grey Collective Mind, 17 months on our cultural treaty, our cultural alliance, ongoing treaties, Great Collective Minds Alliance. Okay, our alliance expires in 5 months, so that's no good. Same thing goes for the arachnids. I think we'll wait 5 months. I'm not sure how long the cooldown is between making a treaty and how quickly you can trade with them again. I forget what that exact number is, but if it's more than 5, we might not be able to immediately renew our treaty in 5 turns, which is going to be massive. If we actually like have to war with the Greys or something, it's not going to be pleasant. I'm not going to like it. But anyway, that's where we're going to end off the episode. Currently on our way towards an alliance victory seems like the most likely outcome here. Not 100% happy with how the playthrough has gone, again because of my ignorance on how important Gigamass is. We weren't really able to see a lot of the new megastructure stuff, but who knows? Who knows? It was still very fun and entertaining. Hopefully for you as well. Thank you all very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Leave a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.